And howdy, howdy, everybody. Greetings. Welcome back. Vorm here. Let's play some more of Kingdom Dungeon and Hero. We're kind of playing and playtesting and bug reporting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying a few different things. We're going to start fresh, brand new. So if you're just watching this particular stream, congrats. You get to see it from the beginning. Let's go ahead and hit new game. Realm of Aird, the main storyline campaign. And we're going to stay with Brighter Kind, who I am familiar with at this point. And leave everything the way it is. Start. I'm going to try something different than my usual start. I'm a little curious about Mortor. Every single time I try to go into Mortor, I get just absolutely dogpiled by every single neighbor, all at the same time. And it turns it into a real hash. And I'm not sure if it's just because Mortor and scripted or what, or if it's rapid expansion and jealousy, or I don't know what triggers it. So instead of my usual start where I go after Terowin, I'm going to be nice with Terowin. And we're going to go straight after Mortor this time. I'm just going to load up the border with my troops. We're going to go straight across for the good stuff. And we're going to try to take Mortor first. And I'm curious if I'm going to get attacked by Oraclang, Torsa, Full Barony, Yanati. Who else jumped in last time? Yanati and Dunati jumped in. Pretty much everybody that touched me in any way decided to declare war on me as well. Which is way too much. Way too much. I mean, with the low unit count, there's just no way to handle that kind of a situation when you get war decked by half of the nations on this side of the continent. So I'm not sure if I just need to slow things down in the conquests without knowing how the decisions are made under the hood in regards to making decisions on declaring war. It's rough. Another problem I have is getting Mortor to end the war is extremely hard. Just extremely hard. I mean, I will smash down all of his armies, remove most of them, and have his two main groups severely reduced. I'll control like 90% of the country for extended periods of time, and he just refuses to end the war. Refuses. I can't seem to get him to end the war unless I've got him down to like this little tower and one army. Then he's usually willing. But that's just way too much. So I'm going to concentrate on Mortor a little bit and see if I can puzzle out some differences in what happens between my normal start with taking Terowin and just trying to go straight for Mortor. The terrain doesn't help. The terrain makes it a nightmare to take this place also, with this heavy mountain range on the swamp or the jungles over here, stupid hard to move through. It's a really tough nut to crack, and I'm kind of curious if I go straight there, do I have a better chance or not? It's going to be a little rough because I won't have any upgraded troops to send in there, and he's got better troops in his main stacks than I'll have. And it's really hard for me to kind of spread out and grab the cities like I usually do. But I'm going to run through it as fast as I can, and we'll see just how things are different if I make an attempt on Mortor first and then save Terowin for second this time. All right, so let's do the things. So we're going to leave the one guy in the south as usual to ward against any pirates that decide to come adventuring. We have terrible weather. We have terrible weather. Thanks, game. I love getting a start with super terrible weather, making movement really slow. It's going to take me like 6 turns just to get my troops up ready to fight. You guys get moving also. Yeah, I guess we'll send you over too. All right. No movement. Not enough movement. All done there. Research. Same as usual. We'll go 3 in armor and heals and 3 in excavator. Economy. I don't know this time if I'm going to go with the traditional militia spam. I might try to save up the resources and pick up a few other units. That'll be a little more helpful before we get in. No way will I be able to get a cav soon enough for the Mortor fight. Just takes way too many resources. We won't have the horses for either one of them anytime remotely soon. So can't be one of those. It's going to be either like an archer and swordsman or something like that. I won't be able to afford anything else. 40 wood is also going to take a while. Yeah, we'll go for quality over quantity this time. We'll see if we can just have straight up fights and push them out that way. All right. So towards that end, we've got 100 of the monies. Sell some stuff. And let's go check our heroes first. Cleric, Wizard, Holy Warrior. That's a pretty good start. Grab those guys up. Do some rumor checking. Wrong spot. We have our first low dungeon. Okay, so we are done with moving. All our army men have moved. All of our heroes have moved. Swordsman, we need to get to 20 iron. We can't buy iron yet. We're getting 6 per turn. Archers, we need lots of wood. Wood is easier for me to buy. We can get to 20 in the not too distant future. Okay. Next up. Districts. We won't be able to afford a district for a little bit. Diplomacy. Yeah, we need to do diplomacy stuff. So this time, let's see. Always say Warwick, send an emissary. Aqueous, send an emissary. I'm not sure if I should try to be nice with Torsif and Oraclang. Usually Torsif first. Full barony gets involved too if they've got if they've taken any territory from Torsif. Hey Terowin. Let's go ahead and let's be nice with Terowin this time. We'll see if I can manage to get things done with being nice to Terowin. And finally, I'm not going to start insulting Mortor yet. Yeah, let's send somebody to Torsif. They're tyrannical, but we'll see if we can maybe try to get them friendly enough to not come after me when I go into Mortor. All right, diplomacy is complete. No summaries, no battles. We've done heroes, no recruits. We are all set. Pirates have put out to sea. Plentiful harvest, of course. Oh yeah, I didn't sell my food, did I? 77 out of 77. So we've got a 11 surplus. Sell some food. Crystals of iron. Not terrible expensive on those. But we got to buy our heroes first. Adept, warrior, enchanter. So that gives us single healer, 2 warriors, 2 mages. Oh, 3 mages. If I like that. 1. Yeah, we'll go for it. All right, folks. Everybody into the dungeon. Oh, damn it. Gah. All right. Didn't realize the distance there. Not that I could have done anything about it. I think we found it after the fact, but I'm one space short from being able to dump into the dungeon this turn, getting the payout. Still bad weather. Well, still heading into bad weather. Lovely. Alright. Hook you guys up. To the border. Archers incoming. I'm also trying to get a better feel for the changes that have recently been made for the bureaucratic corruption and the council halls. I've been dumping a lot of resource into these to try to counter the bureaucratic corruption, and I'm starting to think, at least here in the early game, it's not worth it. That I'd be better served to do early investments in, library, if I can manage it. A lot of stone, but we can buy wood and stone fairly cheaply, and we'll get shards from the dungeon. The library is going to get our... we won't get advantage of the max alchemist for a while, but the recruitment chance will increase, so it'll accelerate our research. Again, it's a long-term payout. So many of these are just, can't really get much out of them for quite a while. Maybe I'll switch to the early guild so I can get the additional hero. Alright, either way it'll be a little bit. Yeah, we don't have the income until I get the dungeons. Okay, more diplomacy. Let's see. All the emissaries are out. I think I'm just going to wait for them to start sending me all the agreements. Too low with war work to get anything yet. Here, have a gift work. Aqueous. Trade, collaboration. Darwin. Trade. We're done. Hey there, Ruskin. Greetings. Thanks very much for the resub. Here comes the diplomacy. Howdy, Terwin, who I'm not attacking now this time, which feels all sorts of weird. Alright, this is a restart, yeah. I did some off-camera testing of that particular game, and it was just a big mess. I decided to restart, try some different things. I eventually could get Mortor to surrender, but it took like 5 more turns, and I was at war with Oraclang, Torsif, Thol Barony, Yanati, Donati. So I had like 5 guys that I was fighting other than Mortor. And I had to go through like 4 or 5 more turns of wintertime, plague. I still had huge corruption. It was just a big mess. So I decided to hash that one and start again. I wanted to test a different start and see the results and all that kind of stuff. So, and I just couldn't get, like I said before I started the fight against Mortor, it's stupid hard to get Mortor to end the wars. I mean, I had him down to this little tower and this little tower. That's all he owned. And he had like 1 functional stack of an army. And he still wouldn't take the ceasefires, the end the wars offers. It was just a mess. So we're gonna go after Mortor first because I want to know if I do Mortor first, do I get that same dogpile effect from every single damn neighbor? I don't know just what goes into the reasoning behind the computer enemies calculations for who to declare war on when. So I don't know if it's the fact that I am a pretty decent sized nation to start, and I absorbed Terwin very early, and then I had 90% absorbed Mortor. I don't know if that just made me some like stupendously dangerous warmonger in the AI's eyes, and they all decided to jump in, or what. So we're going to try a different scenario. We're going to go after Mortor first, so I can see just mainly what happens with the neighbors, and to see if I actually can take Mortor with my early game stacks or not. This place is a tough nut to crack. I mean, you got these narrow movement lanes. You got swamp, you got jungle, you got hills and mountains across the entire damn place. So it's really hard to do the maneuvering of like militia units around the enemy units so I can speed grab the towns and all that. So we're going to try just to straight up nutcrack them. I'm just going to send the groups in full strength and start smashing face against armies and see if we can do it the brute force way instead of the sneaky way. I think it's going to fail terribly, but we're going to give it a try. But mostly I'm trying to watch the reactions of the other nations and test out some new things I've learned about capturing cities and supply and things like that. I want to try out a few different strategies so I can kind of get a feel for a few things. And I figured I'd let you guys join along while I had this magnificent adventure of discovery. All right, let's go stand on the border and totally not intimidate my neighbor. All right, we are a-marching. The pirates are out in the ocean. You guys, let's see if we can have our first death. Nobody died. Everybody gained a level. We got a decent shard amount, and we did not get a magic item. Okay, and we're about it next. All right, so heroes are done. Army man movements are done. We've got 1 archer queued up to add to our force. I'm going to hold off on district building. I'm going to focus on just adding military units as quickly as I can, and I'm not going to militia spam like I do with Terwin. We're going to try to get some actual real units in so I can have 2 strong groups instead of 1.5. So we're going to need the archer in this group. That gets us 4 swordsmen and 2 archers. I have no chance of getting a siege engine. And the cavalry is too heavy. I don't think did he have any cavalry? I'm not sure he had cavalry, so I don't know if I'm going to go for spearmen. It's probably just going to be swordsmen and archers. That's all I'm really going to be able to afford. 60 iron is just too much for to get it accumulated and then get it built and then get it moved into the fight. So we'll keep it to some archers, and I think that might be it. This group's got 2 swordsmen and an archer already. So the archer I've built is going to swap out for that guy, and this group will be done. And we've got 3 here, so I need 3 more trained units to make this a decent fighting force. So if I can get 1 more archer and 2 more swordsmen, that would be awesome. So that's what we're going to try. I'm gonna not worry about all the district stuff and the militia spam that I usually do and try a different thing. We already got another alchemist. Go here, please. All right, how we doing on prices? Still expensive. So I need at least one more archer. Got to get to 40 wood and 10 iron. We'll get to 10 iron next time, and we can get, actually, we can get to this now if I want. Go ahead and buy that. Yeah, I'm not gonna have the money until I sell that. Just 3. Another archer going. Awesome. Got 2 archers queued up. Now I just need to get a couple swordsmen out. Again, iron and wood. So we're just going to focus on these 2 resources for the next 3 or 4 turns. Hopefully we get some more good results with our heroes. Speaking of, our next group is Warrior, Adept, Warrior. Warrior, Magic User, Warrior. Treasure bone. No cleric yet, but I don't want to. Oops. Oh, that's right. Oh, that sucks. Wow, does that suck? That's actually kind of punitive. All right, hold on. Sending a note to the dev. Hey, Al, this is kind of punitive. All right, yeah, that kind of sucks. What this means is that I'm frozen out of getting any more heroes to do the other stuff I need to get done, because I have the maximum of 6 heroes in the space, so it won't allow me to hire anybody else. So until these guys are done with their rest and relaxation or bars and brothels tour in 3 turns, 2-3 turns, however long it's going to take. So I'm going to miss out on a lot of opportunity to get stuff done just because they happen to be in that specific city, because that's the only place that I can hire guys at. If they had gone to Lighthaven or anywhere else, we wouldn't have a problem. But we're running into a somewhat punitive effect. All right, Al's looking into it, and he's going to see if he can fix it. Let's continue. I guess I'll just have to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune. So no heroes for us for a while. I'll save my money. gonna really suck when some superhero gets listed here and I'm not allowed to hire. All right. Get back on the track here. So done moving, done the heroes. Economy 481. Go ahead and ooh, it's 20 now. Don't get more expensive on me now. 20 iron, 20. All right, do that. This is the one that's gonna really be bad. Yeah, this is really unfortunate because now I'm without being able to get that second group out and hitting the dungeons real quick. It's gonna really slow me down because I use the rewards to actually fund the army. All right, so YouTube. Yeah, nothing I can do. All right, let's pass the turn. Oh, they've already started the fighting, have they? What turn are we on? Turn 3, and they're already Boric's already taken Sagewell. I assume Ammonon has already declared on Cartier. Hey, Cartier. Yep, Warwick and Ammonon. I'm gonna have to try. I'm not gonna have to try playing Cartier. I know what's gonna happen. That just never is gonna go well. I don't see how you could ever actually survive that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I will have to give it a try, because if you even get a single militia unit up on these cities, which he always leaves empty, then maybe things would be different and you could survive. And it would dissuade Warwick from declaring to come get Sagewell. Then you just have to deal with Ammonon. Yeah, I might have to give that a try. Let's see. Time to move again. And just go sit on the mine. You're done. Man, that's everybody already. I got no troops. You're moving units? Where are you moving units? War with somebody? You are. War with Yanati already. Man, those guys declare fast. Alright, maybe I should start insulting Mortor. Instigate. Terowin. Shall we go full alliance with Terowin? Let's play goody two shoes and we'll go full alliance with Terowin this time. Sure. How about you? I don't think there are any goody-goody nations over on this side. So, Jaconis is feudal, Valadra. I guess Valadra is the closest. Aerith Dara is going to disappear. They're too small, they get eaten. They get eaten early. But Torsif is tyrannical, Thol Barony is tribal. Gennady is really hostile with tyrannical. Donati is tribal. Harry's is supposed to be lawful, but they get involved fairly often. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's make nice with Harry's too. Offer peace. All right, enough diplomacy. What's the cost? Yeah, it's gonna stay expensive for a while. Okay on the wood for the next purchase. Need that iron. Next turn. Our 2 archers are almost ready. Which heroes can we not recruit this time? Oh, it's the the really bad selection of standard warrior, standard warrior, standard warrior with no other abilities. I don't miss not having to be able to hire those guys. Yeah. Not much to do currently. Another strategy I haven't tried is declaring war on Mortor, advancing just far enough, take the part that I want, and then stopping and squatting. Just stack the 3 or 4 cities that I want with units to keep the descent down, smash his armies as they come towards me, but otherwise not try to race and gobble everything up. So really all I want is this section here. And if I get the alliance, I think I have the alliance with Terwin, so I can get things posted here, and we might be able to do a quick grab of these. But yeah, so if, I mean, depending on how things go, I might try that. Just get the part I want and then stop and not try to get all this backfield stuff that always gets me in so much trouble. I always stall out over here because of the hills and the jungle. And then these guys get involved, and I'm right there for them to mess with, and it just gets really, really nasty. So if I can just grab this part that I want here and ignore the rest, and then just park units on the villages, then I'll just reduce his armies and keep trying for peace and see if I can force him into peace that way. So we might try that this time. We'll see. Oh yeah, so we do have the alliance, so I can get, do I separate the armies or do I send them both in? So we have the opportunity to launch from here, try to grab these. It's going to be a little bit longer for me to get these guys up here, but I've got to make this decision. I'm going to peel an archer out of here to supplement that group, and we'll drop our, oh, we do have the recruited archer now, cool. Go. Doesn't really. Yeah, let's not send an army group up north. I'll just park a couple of guys here in the hills. We'll race up and grab these two. And I'll stop there. So we'll grab those, and we'll run the 2 main army groups down this way to make sure we secure this. And I have enough strength to get into this capital quickly, and then I'll just put pressure on his stacks. Maybe try to bait him into open terrain where I can hurt him. Yeah, let's try that one. All right, you're going to join that group, and that fills them out as much as I can. So that'll be my main combat stack. You will just run up. Go ahead. All right, I just need to fill out some militia. Be in good status. So a few more turns. Need to get one more thing building at least. I'd like to get at least one more swordsman up. Hey there, swordsman. Get building, please. We're back to needing tons of iron. Everybody's still on vacation in the capital? They are. Oh, 2 more turns. I'm getting so penalized for this. Oh, look at that. There's the cleric I need. Wow, that sucks. Alright. Nothing I can do about it. No pirates. No cash. I think I forgot to sell my food last time. Another alchemist. Join the party. Alright, diplomacy. Is my status with Warwick. Offer peace. Don't have to go to the capital to get items. How do you do it then? They're listed in the vault, so can you just pick your hero and hand them items from the listing here? I'm not sure if the dev is actually listening and watching. He's chatting with me in Discord. That'll be helpful, though, if we don't have to go back to the capital to get items when we're auto-resolving dungeons. All right, I'm out of money, so we can't do any of that. Research is done. Oh, yeah, I was looking at diplomacy. So, Warwick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warwick's at war with 5 different nations. Forcif. Yeesh. Everybody gets in and mixes it up quick. This is Warwick here, the big guy. He's fighting all sorts of people. Oh, yeah, I need to do my assault to Mortor. Oh, I already did. Hey there, Mr. Specchio. Thanks very much for the sub. Yeah, poor Erethdara. All right, food is fine. Peace offer, trade offer, research offer. He is continuing to try to move units. Hopefully this unit keeps moving north for his fight with Yanati, leaving us to be able to take the capital. You get up to join that group. You are now a fully formed army. You deploy. So they're done. I've already got the archer here plus a swordsman coming for the second group. I just need one more swordsman. I'll have a second army with fully trained units, and then we'll just have the militia tag along to hold locations. Now the question is, when do I kick this off? Ugh, no money. I got no income without my heroes. I don't think I'm going to get that other warrior that I want by the time I need to get this moving. If he moves this stack north again, I'm going to declare the war and we're going in. Debating if I want to. Nah, let's not. This is Tarrowing my ally, so I just need to get one guy onto that. So let's you to hold that, bring you back to max out that group once this guy gets here. Okay, yeah, the situation is not going to improve much for my military. So we'll process the turn. That'll let us get this guy up to reinforce. I might kick the fight off and let this guy chase the armies, depending on what I see over here. So, oh, that's right. We got the swordsman I got to get deployed. So it's going to be a couple of turns. With me maybe kicking things off if he does keep moving units north. So not going to do economy, not going to do districts, no research, diplomacy. Oh, double healer we're losing out on this time. I'm so annoyed about that. Oh, that's slowing me down so much. That's pretty early for a Rethdara. Usually they last a little longer. Okay, 5 food rotted. I didn't sell enough again. More offers. Hey, swordsman. Pull that for a moment. You into that group. Swordsman deploy. So we moved it further away. I did move it north to Yanadi. What's the weather looking like? Got clear weather, so we got a good opportunity to speed in here as far as possible. It'd be nice to get the majority of the fighting done before we bump into winter. So do I wait another turn? That'd be 2 turns because I have to wait 1 turn for him to get forward, and then the next turn I'd be able to go in. Nah, I think I'm gonna press forward now. I don't think the one swordsman's gonna make that big a difference. Problem's gonna be the archer that I just moved not being able to go. Alright, I'll wait 1 more turn, and that's it. Then we're going. Hey, they're back. Get out of the capital, you idiots. Let's see. Let's send 1 guy down here. It is a true location, but I can't check it because it's too far. Same problem there, but it's fake anyway. The rumors. Nothing. Nothing. An extreme dungeon. I don't think so. Thank you very much. And a low, that's what we need. All right, so we got our next target for our adventuring. I got to get these guys running south. But now we can actually hire new ones. Hey, we got a cleric, an administrator adept, a treasure bonus adept, and a treasure bonus. I hate getting this combo, treasure bonus with creative, because I mean, a researcher or an administrator is supposed to sit in a city. Treasure bonus is dungeon exploring. So it's not useful to have, not very useful to have both of them on the same guy. Definitely recruit the cleric. Grab them all. We'll get warriors easily. That's what we primarily get. So, all right, you guys. And this group south to get clues down here and keep the other group up north. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. We're back in the hero business. Army men movements are done. Heroes are done. We've got not enough cash to do anything too useful. Go ahead and get that swordsman that I wanted built. Yeah. All right. So I think that's going to be it for me for military building for a while. That gets us 2 completely trained armies. Once I get these swapped out, we'll get this swordsman in, and we'll get the other one I just built in eventually to replace these militia. So both of these will have regular army units versus untrained militia. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Now I need to accumulate enough iron to make sure I can reinforce the units for the losses we're going to take as we move forward. If we can get into another dungeon or two in the near future, we'll get some more cash and we'll have more options. Till then, I'm going to not buy anything while we accumulate. Keep forgetting to sell enough food. Bad Vorm attacks. I'm hurrying my way through other things and letting my food storage rot away the food. Not good. All right, militia. Back you guys up here. Okay. Who'd we get? Druid, Woodsman, Sorcerer. Where are my warriors? All of a sudden, I can't get warriors. Huh. How do we want to stack this up? Do I have too many warriors in the other group? I forget how many I had. 1, 2. Nope. Enough warriors. That's a first. I guess the Woodsman counts. Let's grab... just grab everybody. Not great. Another low. Awesome. All right, so warrior, healer, sorcerer to go along with another sorcerer. Yeah, we're fine. We're a little magic heavy, but we'll see how it works out. So these guys are all going to dive into this low dungeon. I think along with him. These three and these three will check this out and possibly go into the other low if we don't get another one down here. So done with... Oop. Cool, another low. Awesome. Low, low, low. All right, we're going to be busy for a bit. Now I'll be moving these guys up to just immediately jump into one of these. Hey, you go check that out. False rumor. Hero's done. Still didn't manage to get into a dungeon to get me some cash. One more turn to deploy the swordsman. We got a pretty good number to call the fight. Maybe I'll just go ahead and call it right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and call the fight now. Ew. Ouch. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be the cost to move onto the road. Huh. Guess he's restricted too. Alright, maybe we'll just go to there for now, because... Oh, that's right, he moved earlier. Alright, well, do what you can. We're going in. I'm going to hold off, like I said, on doing anything because I need resources to be able to recover units. Oops. We're heading into end of summer. Yeah, this is not going to time out well. No, let's not buy anything. Hold off on districts. No change in research. Did our diplomacy. Heroes we've done. Fruits we're waiting on. All right. Let's see what he does. Did he come at me? Did he come off of that capital? Yeah, I mentioned earlier, I think it was this morning stream, that the instigate stuff seemed to be back to doing what it did before. Or it doesn't budget much. Alright, into fall. And we have weather. Where we're at, though, so that's fine. So he did move a unit up. Really? He moved a warrior unit up to that position, huh? White, get him into the right position. Bypass you, go straight at the capital. Not a terrible result, and next round we'll have our full movement points to go after him. Be able to attack a few times if he doesn't get more units over here. So I think we'll end up pushing for the capital, clearing it next round. He's going to have, this is going to be a pretty strong stack up here, because he doesn't have his power down here. Nope. So that is a strong stack, because I see nothing else anywhere. So this is going to be interesting. How's he going to come across? Is he going to come over this way? Or is he going to try to work his way through the mountains? That's got to be his entire power. Yeah. I'm going to do everything I can to smash these two flat before this guy gets involved. Maybe we'll have an easier time of a conquest. If I can pin this guy with just one of my armies, that lets me run through with everybody else and grab up the stuff. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, leave that alone. All right, let's do some hero stuff. So, is it this group? What are you guys? Sorcerer, so mage, healer, warrior, warrior, mage, mage. A lot of mages. Mage heavy. I think this is the. I mean, 2 warriors and a healer. That's okay. That's an okay stack. All right, so we're down to 3%, are we? Nobody died. Everybody gained a level, 2 turns, only 9 shards and no magic items, so kind of a meh result for rewards. But we're up to level 2s and 3s for that group. You guys won't be able to get to this other low this round. Just gather rumors, nothing. We'll get to that one later.